Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
It is Friday night in the big sky. I want to start off tonight with a picture from Lynn Richardson. We're out there just south of Powell. This was today's sunrise. And see this little guy here? That's actually an old tree stump, and someone carved it into some guy holding a rake. I just thought it was a cool picture. We didn't show it to you. There you go. How you like that? Now we're going to do a little education tonight. This is a picture from Greg Wise. He actually walked through all the snow just to get this shot. And what you're looking at here, this is the Orion constellation. There's Orion's belt. There's the sword. And that star right there, that's the red giant called Betelgeuse. Just like in the movies, right? And there it is right there. They say it's been getting kind of dim. We now know that it's because it's been throwing a little dust our way, and so it's getting in the way of our eyesight, and so the big red giant is just a little dimmer. And of course, it's big enough you can see it anyway. That's good news anyway. We'll move on and show you what's happening in Billings tonight. Not a big red giant, but just 42 degrees. We'll take it. Winds out of the southwest at the 12 miles per hour. Gives you a wind chill factor that feels like 36 degrees. Now, our high temp today topped out at 56 degrees. Not bad. 44 was what we normally get, and so we actually blew the doors off that. The record, though, not a record setter. That was 71, so back in 1992. A record low was 17 below zero back in 1962. And when it comes to precip, nothing new to add to the total. So we're still ahead of normal for the month, but we're still a little bit behind normal for the year. The year-to-date total through this date is 0.96. That's your average. And so our total for this year is 0.84. So as you see, we're just slipping a little bit farther behind, but not too far. Our current temps right now around the state are basically into the 20s, 30s, and even a few 40s out in the west. Across the highline, still into the 40s up at the Havre, but you see a lot of 30s back here in northeastern Montana. 42 over in Billings, 45 at Livingston right now. But look at our reported highs for the day. Well, we had them in there, and they're gone. They just moved on. We had a lot of 50s around the region today, and what we see now is the jet stream streaming out of the northwest and taking some cloudy skies. They're starting to move into our region, so what's going to happen here is that'll be our increasing cloudy skies tonight. Once those clouds go past us, we'll be looking at decreasing clouds by tomorrow. So let's move on and show you what's happening here tonight. You can see the big picture here, jet stream, a big ridge of high pressure over us, and it's grabbing moisture from the Pacific Ocean, and that's where all our cloudy skies are coming from tonight. At the surface, we do see this little warm front moving in here into the region today, and it's warming things up for us. Then look at this. Here comes another weather system moving through. It's your next cold front on Saturday morning, 6 a.m. It does have some cooler weather with it, some snow up in the mountains. By the end of the day, that whole thing blows clean on through Montana. Look for scattered rain showers here in the Billings area. The reason it'll be rain is because it's going to be warming into the 50s for the high, and so by 6 o'clock, it's still going to be warm when that cold front moves through, so it should come down all this rain. Then it races out of here into Wyoming. Another batch of cooler air moves in on Sunday and knocks us down for a couple of days, and we'll see high pressure and clearing skies later on Sunday. But in the meantime, as far as snowfall amounts, it's going to be fairly light, maybe 1 to 2 inches over at Kalispell, same thing over at Cody and Worland, but everyone else either zero or just a light dusting of snow is what we'll see out of it. Tonight we'll cool back down to the 20s and 30s here in eastern Montana. Partly cloudy skies rolling in as the night goes on, maybe 8 degrees over at West Yellowstone. Then for tomorrow, back up into the 50s, 57 at Hardin and Miles City, 55 in Billings and Roundup, 49 over at Livingston. But for Billings tonight, we'll cool down to 36 degrees, partly cloudy skies and continued mild. What about for the next 7 days? Well, 55 degrees on Saturday with a 40% chance of rain and snow about 6 o'clock that night. Then kind of cooler on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, 39 degrees. But then on Monday, back to 46 with a 40% chance of rain or snow. On Tuesday, we're up to 50 degrees. Wednesday, 50 degrees. Thursday, sunny skies and 53 degrees. Friday, 61. I'm done. Go back to the desk.